MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jonathan Villar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Count is 1-2 now. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Hot shot on the ground is short, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here it comes now to Andrus.
No, that's the ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Here it comes. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Lane 11, 1-1.
And that misses, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Castellanos is off of first with 2 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And now a pitch on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The shortstop, Robert.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once.
Ervin.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third.
Chapman brings it in.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 35.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Nate Lowe is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Christian Pache. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Kevin Padlo.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 7 homers and 29 driven in. Pitch is popped up, and Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way.
Ball, no.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now. The pitch.
Yep.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Three balls and two strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
At the plate, Seth Brown. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
High.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that brings up Chad Pinder. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. Bounce to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So here's Mike Zunino, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Inside. Hey.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop Elvis Andrus. First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball two.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Robert Poisson. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here's George Springer, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Now another 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
3 runs already home here. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 3, the Rays 1. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Castellanos, a former Cincinnati Red. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Line drive to left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lowe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Nipped the corner. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Phillip Ervin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the A's,
ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Seth Brown.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Pitch is popped up. Zunino shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Ready for another chance? Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. This is skied into short left center. Here comes a left fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 5, Tony Kemp.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays,
All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Christian Pache. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Padlo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Padlo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball, no.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Zunino is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 3, the Rays 1. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes.
Yeah.
2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Poisson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's go quietly there, and it's still 3-1. So striding in, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 1-2. To third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Smoke toward third. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here it comes.
No.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Brandon Lau would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready once again, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
Sharp ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Diego Castillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
1-2 to count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, as the lead remains 3-1. So striding forward now, Phillip Ervin. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
No.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
Into the box, Christian Pache. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup called strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
0-2, here it comes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Lorenzen.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Seth Brown.
The first baseman, Seth Brown.
Here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lorenzen, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. Pitch is popped up. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Kevin Padlo.
Kevin Padlo.
First pitch coming, here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter, and he'll be very happy they win.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Mike Zunino, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Soria, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's a strike.
A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tampa Bay, number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Number 10.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
No, inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Now at the plate, Robert Poisson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Two out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. J.B. Wendelken comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
J.B. Wendelken.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And there's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Striding in once again, Brandon Lau. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him. And the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Oakland A's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Manaea earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. J.B. Wendelken closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.